Happy birthday, Binnie!
I'm excited. Happy birthday, Binnie. Changbinnie, my Changbinnie, Changbinnie.
Get it out now. Get it out now.
Oh,
good. Just what did she do?
What?
She literally sat on the spot and went, so disgustingly like overload of it.
You're basically Agio.
No, I'm not.
Yeah, you are.
I'm in love. That's what it's called.
Wait. Let us stop sulking because that's another
Maybe.
form of
Yeah,
Agio.
shoot it up.
Yeah.
That's not how Binnie does it. He does.
Oh, please.
What has this man done to me?
Editing, Jenny.
coming.
Keep it. Like, keep
no,
this in.
no, cut it out.
No. Oh my god. I will steal your laptop.
What has this man done to me? Mm-hmm. So, obviously, Changbin, my bias. I love him. What I love about Changbin is that I would normally say I don't like the Agio, but I kind of do when he does it.
This is a gateway. He's going to be the gateway drug to her liking Agio and all of her biases.
But
Yeah.
I like that we get that, but then like when he's rapping, he's like terrifying sometimes. I like that, and I do like his arms.
I believe some of the comments you've made is, I'd like him to step on me.
Not step on me, just like a chokehold.
No, I'm pretty sure we watched
to like a
something.
piece of shit.
Oh yeah, that was one
That's
of
it.
them.
I want him to look at me like he does when he's rapping, like I'm a piece of shit.
But then when he like walks in the room, he'll go, ooh.
And I'll be like,
Can I please ask, where is Binnie in your list
no,
of
let's not go
biases?
there.
Don't
I don't like this. It
Don't break his
stresses
heart
me.
on his birthday.
It stresses
I don't
me.
think there's any option of heartbreaking here because I'd say Binnie's worked his way into that list so he should be proud of his
I would
accomplishment.
say Binnie might have overtaken her.
I just
He has.
Don't worry. I'll pick
No.
him up.
You don't have a hat. You're not in this. Maybe.
So
but
Changbin's your first Stray Kids bias. Is your first Stray Kids bias? Is your top?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Mm-hmm. And then Han and then Changbin. And then Bang Chan, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
My three retro bias.
I love
That
the.
makes sense why he's gone to the top. But...
I love the phrase that. I don't know if it was you or Alex or wherever I found it of intro.
It was actually a comment. A
Ah.
YouTube comment. Someone said, "You know, it's going to be a good song when it starts with a bintro." I was like, "Yeah,
And I do think that now. When I hear him, that is intro.
yeah."
Yeah, that's so far. Again, we're still getting to know them, but that so far is my favourite thing about him is that his impact when he starts a song is really, really cool, and you just know that you're in for a musical slap in the face. You're like, oh my god, what's coming? It's really good.
We've
very talented.
seen him do a few different styles of rap, I think, because there are some songs where he raps and I go, oh, that sounds different to what I would usually get from him. But we know how there's the term of when someone's rapping this, they spit.
Yeah.
Spit bars.
I'd say that's exactly how I would describe the way he raps.
It's like the words taste so disgusting. Like they are out of there before.
And it's so aggressive. So, the solo we've got for Changbin, I ummed and ahed about this when I looked into the meaning, because I was a bit like, this isn't happy birthday stuff. It's called Streetlight. He wrote the lyrics for it, and I believe the music was composed by himself and Bang Chan together. But it's about loneliness. And I believe he said that it's about when you're feeling lonely, and it's to encourage people to talk to someone, because even if they can't solve the problem, then sharing it still helps. And he said he relates to having felt lonely before, and
It's a good message.
yeah. I said it like I said, it's not like happy birthday, but he put work into this.
Yeah. It's part of who he is, and we're still getting to know him, so good. Yeah, we should watch it.
Is there an MV?
Yes,
there's an
there's
MV.
him.
I'd be intrigued to see what style of rap he's going to go with.
If he
it
sings as well,
He might do a seesaw and start singing.
I'm interested to see the lyrics, because when it's been written just by him, I'm interested to see what he has to say.
I was going to ask, when's it from and how old is Binnie?
This will be his 23rd birthday.
Okay.
International age. and I don't know when it's from, but I think it was during lockdown.
Oh,
so
we'll
it's quite a
find it.
recent one. Yeah.
쓸쓸한 하루 끝에서 우두커니 서채로 고독한 밤 한가운데 애써 밝게 웃어 지내고 싶지 않은 날 이렇게 빠지는 모습 나를 지었던 그들에게 네 모습을 보소 그냥 남쪽이야 북쪽이야 무너지지 않은 저는 누군가에게 힘이 되고 싶은 나인데 난 오늘 내 그들의 힘을 빼면 난 되기 누구란 말에 물음표를 붙일 용기가 없어 난 앞으로 나갈 문이 없는 방 안에서 가슴 채워서 여지 커져가 참을 만큼 참아보니 무뎌지던
I already say being in black and white makes it lonely.
Yeah, I was thinking. Maybe going to colour if he speaks to someone about it towards the end.
스스로나 자신만을 의지하게 선택 그러던 내가 한명이고 있는 지금 난 대체 누구를 붙잡아야 하는 걸까 전에 내가 손을 열면 넘기 앞에 그보다 더 깊어져버린 내 역계는 who cares 털어놓지 못해 널 털어놓지 못해 털어내지 못한 아픔은 결국 내 자신의 탓에 탁한 몸의 속에 숨을 들이키다 보면 기야물로 모습 너와 곁에 털떡거려 아무것도 아닌 말도 별이 신경 쓰게 돼 아무것도 아닌 것도 아무렇지 않지 않아 주변의 시선 날 향한 것도 아닌 듯 따갑게 느껴져 겹쳐진 표정 잠깐만 보다가 내게 드러나게 불가능도 가로등 불빛처럼 가로등 불빛처럼 쓸쓸한 하루 끝에서 또 우두커니 손채로 고독한 밤 한가운데 있어 밝게 웃어나 저 가로등 불빛처럼 가로등 불빛처럼 외로운 밤 한가운데 그저 밝아고 외로워 쓸쓸한 하루 끝에서
It's nice to hear his vocals.
손채로 고독한 밤 한가운데 있어 밝게 웃어나 가로등 불빛처럼 가로등 불빛처럼 외로운 밤 한가운데 그저 밝아고 외로워 쓸쓸한 하루 끝에서 우두커니 손채로
He looks so crisp in that suit though.
Yeah. I feel like that song is really dependent on
Yeah.
the lyrics.
Well, because there wasn't, in a way, much else going on, it obviously wants you to focus
Yeah.
on what he's saying. So, yeah, we kind of should know what
Yeah.
he's saying.
Although I will say, like I said, the fact that it was in black and white to start with.
There's also things like lack of material, like the chairs that he sat on are just hard wood,
Yeah.
so everything's very cold. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it adds all of that stuff, adds to the loneliness. It's very strategic to
Yeah.
make you feel a certain way watching it.
I feel like it's going to be very sad. And I was almost glad there weren't lyrics because he looked in pain and I didn't like it.
And at no point does he look at the camera. You know, it's all very...
So it was almost like a bit, maybe it's a bit shameful to feel lonely when, you know, maybe you don't think that you should or other people wouldn't think that you are lonely.
Yeah, or maybe the camera in a way can be like, you're there, but that lonely person doesn't see you. Do you know what I mean?
Well, I feel like there are going to be some very sad lyrics.
Yeah. So I liked the sound, I liked the vocal in particular because we don't get to hear a lot of his singing.
Yeah, the chorus had a really nice
Yeah.
melody to it. Even the rap had a really nice melody to it. I think on the chorus he had some auto-tune on his voice, which gave it a slight the best way to describe it is like robotic, but very, very mild tone to it. But it was nice.
Okay.
And then later on, at the ending bit, did you hear, I believe it's going to be Bang Chan's falsetto in the background, the backing vocals. So it was where he was singing, and then Bang Chan had high notes in the background. If you listen for those, they were really
Did you
pretty.
say about the auto-tune? I thought they were doubling his voice.
I don't think, I didn't hear, from what I heard was Bang Chan had the bit in the bridge.
Yeah.
And then afterwards they were doing a bit of doubling, but then the last bit was just Changbin on his own, but Bang Chan was doing high notes. In the
I actually forgot to listen out for Bang Chan.
But that's good. That's a good sign.
Yeah.
It was really absorbing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I don't know the thing with the tree. There's in Korean culture, from what I know about it, they talk a lot about flowers and petals blooming and waiting for spring to come. So having a tree with no petals or branches or blossoms on it is almost like a sign of, like obviously stark emotional loneliness and whatnot. So maybe I just thought maybe that, because they often refer to waiting for the trees to blossom again, and that's like a new beginning, that's new hope, and that's spring, a fresh year or whatever. So maybe that was that.
Yeah, there was all like the lighting at the back was blue, or like kind of blue tinge to it, and then the blue was like dripping down just a tiny little bit, like dripped onto his hand. And that's supposed to be his
tears.
Maybe, or like
blue is a colour associated with sadness. So if you're going to add any colour, then blue would make sense.
Because I didn't quite understand why it was on the tree. I was like, is the tree crying? Like, is the tree representation of him, like feeling naked and having nothing to protect him and no blooms, no blossoms? And then when he did on his hand, I was like, is that supposed to be representation of his tears? But because obviously it looks like paint, we can see it's paint, but is it supposed to be representative of tears? I don't know.
I mean, I would say like blue's actually, I think, a very calming colour, and I took it as like a little bit of like colour coming back into his life, and like the calm you can feel if like you know that someone else is there for you as well.
Yeah.
So maybe a little bit of hope. Don't know. It will. As Jodie said, it will really depend on actually the lyrics.
Or again, is it emotions leaking out? Because you wouldn't use a colour like red, because that would suggest like a blood, but blue, I don't know.
We'll have to see. Yeah. Do you want Binnie? Tell us.
Pop over, put the kettle on. Yeah, so watch a lyric video.
It's, considering how sad it is, it's really listenable. It's a really good beat, and it's just, do you know what I mean? It really flows nicely. I could quite easily listen to that. So it's a very enjoyable
get
song.
Get lost in the song.
Yeah, it's a really enjoyable song, which is so strange and almost like counterintuitive to the message, which is sad. But
yeah, because there are a lot of songs with this kind of meaning that you have to be in the right mood to listen to. Do you know what I mean? Because it's a sad song. You're going to be sad and you're going to listen to it, you know. But yeah, like you say, that
it's calming.
Yeah.
Isn't it? Yeah.
Can you imagine being like Bang Chan or the others when he brings you this song?
Yeah.
And reading those lyrics and thinking, oh my god, you've been feeling.
Yeah, have I been neglecting you?
Yeah, and like it's when the strong person, you suddenly realise that they've been struggling. And especially talking about like his shoulders, like it's all on him, and he's the person that people depend on, and
so you don't want to say to them, actually, I'm struggling.
Yeah, and he's like, I've got no one.
Yeah.
Oh God, he needs the biggest hug.
What I think is really interesting is that if I was looking up the meaning of the song and everything, if you'd have said to me, we'll do a Changbin solo, I'd be thinking, I bet he's got some like diss tracks, some like ciphers out there, or something really cutesy, because when he's being cute, Agyo Changbin. So this I probably would have put lower down on my list of what I would have expected from him. So it's nice that we're getting to see that vulnerable side.
I think where they're both singing together, that is a little bit of loneliness like ebbing away, and that's where like the colour and the paint came in. I wonder I don't know what album, or if it went on an album,
I don't think it did.
If blue was like that their colour of that time.
If it came out around the no easy time, then yeah, blue was the colour they were using.
Yeah.
But he did talk in that about the rain on the roof, building on the roof. And I assume that means, you know, like the emotions building and eventually it's going to come through.
Yeah, there are a couple little bits
yeah.
like that where it's like, and then that gets too much and that cracks and like the pressure.
So that might be what the blue paint was about. It's dripping through to start with and eventually it's going to all come through because you can't hold it up forever.
That's really sad to call it a little a street light. Do you know what I mean? Just be like, street light is so reliable, it's there in the night, it like helps other people, stands sturdy
even
and
when
firm
nobody's
and
using it,
still
does the same.
But actually, like,
things it should do.
if you think about it, you're like, oh, that little street light's really lonely.
You're making
And the
me
fact
more
that-
sad. I'm gonna feel bad now.
And he said, didn't he, trying to smile and shine brightly through. Okay, we need to bring ourselves out of that.
It was nice.
It was clever as well.
I'm getting the cake.
We had cake, and we'll watch a lovely video called Changbin's Habits.
As long as they're happy habits. I don't expect him to always be happy, but after that I need some.
Yeah, have some cake. Changbin's Habits, which I'm sure, again, based on what he just said in the song, will make us happy, because it's what he does.
But now I feel a bit guilty about it.
Eat cake.
Okay.
So this is by Clown Stray, and I actually believe that they've done one for every member, so birthdays are set.
Yeah.
Hey.
Lino looks like he's gonna stab us.
I'd let him.
Changbin 빵.
It says eat on the back of his shirt.
Go! Changbin in the building!
Here we go.
아이고 귀엽네. 우리 창빈이 형 귀엽네.
They're not too bad. It's when a voice goes with it.
Oh, I'm sure it comes. He's adorable.
돼지 더하기 토끼는 돼기
Okay, I just find him cute. See? That's what I'm talking about.
It was at this moment that he
It's so cute.
he fucked up.
Oh no!
Oh, it is cute.
마지막. 마지막 방송 기념으로 파인애플 아. 사과가 파이면 파인애플. 재밌다. 내가 닦아줄게. 그래, 너 손도 건들지 말래, 자기 얼굴에. 잘 나오려. 잘 나왔어요. 왜 나왔죠? 머리는 모래 시작해서 되자.
Oh, he looks good there. What is going on here? That was an evil laugh.
이번 주부터 아니 뭐야? 이번 주부터
Oh no. Oh. Oh, that was the whole cake.
A cake, yeah.
Oh. None of them know what to do. Oh, that's brilliant.
I felt like you could always tell when he was around.
Yeah. I love how loud he is.
He's like your whistle, but permanently.
신기하다. 21년 만에 싸우지 않게 왔어요.
No, can't just go back.
Oh, they're just eating around him.
분양 이름은요. 분양 전화번호 010 이쪽으로 전화해 주세요.
I'll take him. The only one who goes Binnie, Binnie, Binnie.
눈 가려드릴게요. 인명 보장해드릴게요. 때리시는 거야? 왜 때리셨죠?
Oh, I just love how like cute they are with each other.
He literally doesn't know walked away.
Oh.
He's like a cat. It's like, I'm going to come here and sit on you so that you give me affection. Did you get there? Oh. Oh.
No one can do that.
And I think that explains why he's called the fake magnate.
I was just thinking that. I was like, that's, yeah.
And he's actually the third oldest.
Explains a lot.
I love him.
It's nice how the others just don't react to him though. Like they're so comfortable with him. They're just like, oh, it's fine.
It's just like white noise in the background. Like,
They're like, okay, cool.
I love how he's just hyper around the room, and like I said, they're just eating, just carry on.
I can see though, like going back to his earlier song that we watched, it's a little bit like how we've spoken about with J-Hope in BTS, where he's the sunshine, but that's hard to constantly be that happy. So I can see how and they seem to want to have that big brother role in Korean culture. They like being that big brother that someone can lean on and whatnot. So I can see how he would not want to show, his feelings. But I'm glad that he got to get it out in his music. So you could see that dynamic there, that he's always trying to be like the mood maker. So yeah.
See, I was absolutely okay with the Agyo.
Gross, you know that? Gross.
I don't know why. I feel
You
like
from a year ago would come in a time machine.
oh
Snap
yeah,
your
she'd be
ass.
disgusted with me. But I do feel like, not that he doesn't mean it, and he does enjoy it to an extent, but I do feel like it's a performance. Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like in everyday life you'd be sitting there and he'd just be going, oh, and talking in that voice. And do you know what I mean? I feel like he performs it rather than...
Egyo
his
is
normal-
usually to get the rise out of someone, to, as it were, to do, yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't feel like in everyday life you'd be sitting on the sofa and he'd just burst into Agyo stuff.
No. I feel like him making his little noises and stuff is more like him in his daily life.
Oh, the weird noises that just come out of him.
Yeah.
Or like the tiny voice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just like when you naturally, like, if you see like a pet or an animal and you automatically just talk to them in like a stupid voice. Like, I feel like that would be much more normal for him. Yeah. But doing the Egyo in a sense with all the symbols with it and whatnot, with the actions, that's obviously more for when he's around other people and he wants to wind them up or whatever. But yeah, no, he just seems
I
like a
identify with that need
softy.
to wind people up.
Yeah,
Yes.
we know. But
But
he
I
does
also-
seem like a big softie, doesn't he? So
I don't blame him with the hugging. And now, I'm not really a hugger, but I think if I was around stray kids and it's an option, I would probably be walking around going, hug to every single one of them.
But it is so lovely just how cosy they are all with each other.
yeah, their skinship is nice.
The way he just went to Sungmin and just laid across his lap. And Sungmin's just...
It seems like Changbin will like accept him at all times.
I feel like you'd be more like that. Like if you'd like, we don't have skinship and whatnot, but they'd be like standing there and Aaron would come behind and go, "Nyeh," like from behind, just look, you'd force it. Even if you don't approve, I'm going to do it. Stick on you like a koala.
So what I did to her, Ed Sheeran, I just moved along the line.
She tries to lure me in, like Ed Sheeran singing lovely songs, making me get all soft, and then she sneaks in to get the hugs that she can't get normally.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was Changbin's Habits and Streetlight by Changbin. Thanks for watching and happy birthday, my Changbinnie.
Happy birthday.